I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at the infamous Iron Man issue number 11. Who is the mysterious Reed Richards who seems to be dogging Dr. Doom? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so as the comic opens, we check on in with Dr. Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme who has been summoned by S.H.I.E.L.D. and Sharon Carter to deal with their Victor Von Doom problem. Iron Doom is still the spy agency's prisoner, granted he could leave any time he wants, and the fact that he's not trying to escape means he desperately wants to talk to Doctor Strange, and this is the only way he thought he could do it. Now these are two characters with a long and storied history with one another. They both jockeyed for control of the title of Sorcerer Supreme, while they even went to hell together one time. And seeing as they are the Marvel Universe's two greatest magical minds, they figure if they meditate together and do a little astral plane therapy session, then maybe, just maybe, they can get to the bottom of everything that's been going on recently. Now while all this is currently going on, Sharon Carter, the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Thing come face to face with the mysterious Reed Richards who has been walking around. Now everyone, and especially myself, had jumped to the conclusion that this guy had to be the Maker, the evil Reed Richards who escaped the Ultimate Universe, but this issue would seek to throw a bunch of wrenches into that theory. Mainly, he starts talking as if he wasn't human, and then just to put some icing on the cake, he starts using a bunch of fire powers that we know Reed Richards doesn't have. Doom says that in his heart of hearts, he never felt that this guy was Reed Richards, maybe some alternate universe version, but never the one that he knew. Doctor Strange thinks that Doom always knew the answer to this question, but refused to answer it out of fear for what that might mean to him. You see, Doom knows now that his mother Cynthia and this extra Reed are in something of a romantic entanglement, and he does not like that. That is some deep down dark Freudian shit that even Dr. Doom doesn't want to have to deal with. It's at that point Sharon comes running in and says that Dr. Doom is free to go into the custody of Doctor Strange if only he will save her and the rest of the agents from an untimely death at the hand of whatever's coming to them. And it's right around here we discover that bringing Dr. Doom and Doctor Strange together at this moment in time was no coincidence, because Brian Michael Bendis is actually going out of his way to reference the famous Doctor Strange Doctor Doom storyline. Because despite all the evidence to the contrary, fake Reed Richards was never actually the Maker at all. In fact, he was Mephisto, Lord of the Underworld and classic Marvel devil stand-in. Mephisto is mad at Dr. Doom and Doctor Strange for all the numerous defeats he suffered at their hands, but more importantly, he's mad at Dr. Doom for trying to change his karmatic alignment. You see, if Doom is dead, that means when he dies, Mephisto can't have his soul, and that's royally steaming the big red guy. That also means Doom's mom was more or less shacking up with the devil in hopes that he would let her leave hell. I mean, I've heard worse plans, I guess, as the comic ends. So that was Infamous Iron Man number 11, everybody, and I really thought this issue brought this storyline to a head in a big bad way. I truly do suppose next to Reed Richards, Mephisto would be Dr. Doom's arch nemesis, so it only makes sense to have them fight, and it only makes extra sense to have Doctor Strange tag along for the ride. Now, of course, you do fall into a fair amount of Bendis being Bendis and really only caring about his own continuity. I don't doubt that he always knew that fake Reed was Mephisto, but a bunch of other writers have already referenced the Maker, and so that doesn't add up anymore. All in all, though, I thought this was a fun ride. I definitely dug it, and I can't wait for the big finale that they're building up to. Overall, I'd give this one another solid 8 out of 10. So that's Infamous Iron Man number 11, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, why not check out some of these other videos I've worked on. Then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel, and if you're feeling in a supportive mood, why not become a patron? Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, thank you so much. This has been Cape Joel, and I will see you all next time.